your hand weights and your mini band close by. Come to the back of the mat, ground into your feet. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale and fold forward. Try to get some nice length into your spine. Come back up as we inhale. Push the hips forward, lift the chin, and exhale, fold again. We're just trying to get into those hamstrings and back. Again, inhale to come up, and exhale to fold. Once you get down there, walk your hands forward. Let's come into a plank pose. Take a deep breath in, take your left knee down as we exhale. Bring the right leg up, inhale, forehead to knee, exhale, round the back. 2 more like that. Inhale and lift. Exhale, round. Pull from your belly. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. Come to plank again, inhaling. So tuck the left toes, step the right foot back, and exhale, the right knee comes down, the left leg goes up. Inhale. Exhale and round. Pull from the belly button. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Come back to plank. Left toes back, right toes back. Hold your plank. Take a deep breath in. Bring your right hand to your left shoulder as we exhale. Bring it down. Left hand to the right shoulder and bring it down. Right hand, left hand. Right, left, right, left. Last 2. Last 1. And push it back. Walking your hands back to your toes. Let's grab the dumbbells. So I'm using 5-pound weights, but use whatever works for you. Ground into your feet. Toes are pointing as close to forward as comfortable. Hands in front of you, palms facing in. Deep breath in. Now as we exhale, take the arms out to a T. Inhale it down, exhale it up. So as we're doing this, think about feeling grounded in your feet. When you take your arms up, take a slight turning down of the thumbs. And you want to feel really open in the chest. So don't let your head hang forward. Think about the back of your head pressing against the wall behind you and in line with your shoulder blades. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Keep your hands right down beside you. Palms are facing your thighs, outer thighs, and exhale, bicep curl. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, bend. As we're doing this, we're keeping the elbows pointing directly down. Your abdominal wall stays engaged and firm. And as you're doing this, the legs are strong. So even though we're not doing anything with the legs, they're still active. So feel as if you're trying to widen your feet, but they're not moving. Get that engagement of the abdominals, the glutes, and the thighs. Now check in with your alignment. Imagine you have a magnet at the top of your head, and you're trying to reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Keep going with those bicep curls. We're trying to tire out the biceps. Keep going. Last 5, 4. Every time you bend the elbows, exhale. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Keep your hands down by your side. Come back to the back of your mat. Ground into your left foot. As we inhale, the right foot steps forward. Bend the knees, and then exhale, step the right foot back. Go to the left foot, bend the knee, and then step it back. So we're alternating stepping forward. And the same thing here, you want to make sure that you're not leaning forward when you take your step. And it doesn't have to be a big step. We're trying to open up through the thighs, strengthening through the feet. So when you step that foot forward, allow the back foot to really open up. So you're tucking that back foot, and that's going to give you more mobility in the hip flexor of the standing foot, of the stepping foot. Keep going. Now notice you don't need to go fast for this one. You can go slower, and you'll use more muscle engagement. Keep going, 1 more on each side. Holding here, come to the center of your mat. Toes are pointing forward. We've been here before with those lateral raises, but we're gonna change it. Out to the side, forward, out to the side, and down. Keep going. So when we bring them out to the side, they're at the height of the shoulders, and keep them at that height when you bring it forward. This is really good for shaping the shoulders, creating strength, as well as shape. So as you're doing this, really think about that exhalation. That's going to help to power you up and open through the chest and the back. Last 4, 3, don't hunch your shoulders, 2, last 1. Hands by your side. Now this time we're keeping the knees and the ankles squeezing together. Bend the knees so we're leaning forward. Elbows pull back, getting into the triceps, straighten the arms. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, straighten the arms. Think about your elbows pointing to the wall behind you the whole time that we're moving. So nothing else is changing except the bend of the elbows. Now find your abdominal wall, draw it in, and power your core. That's going to help to keep your back strong, and it's going to go all the way up to the shoulders, keeping the whole upper body strong, starting from your abdominal wall. Keep going. Last 5, 4. Keep your elbows high. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Come back to the back of your mat, still holding the dumbbells. Ground into your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Bend the knees and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Left foot forward. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Right foot. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Keep it going. Now check in with your posture. Don't let yourself lean forward. When you step the foot forward, keep your head directly above your tailbone. That's going to give you more power of your back, and we're also working on our posture. So make sure that the neck is long. You're not tucking the chin. You're not rolling the shoulders forward. 1 more. Left foot forward, bend the knees, pulse. And now step the right foot next to the left. Squeeze your knees together. Come back into that squat. This time the hands are going to be right in front of your knees. Pull your shoulder blades back. Keep your chin lifted. Arms come out to a T, getting to the back of the shoulders. Exhale when you go up. Inhale when you go down. And make sure that that exhale is in your abdominal wall, so you're strong. Tailbone is pointing down slightly, not arching the back, but not rounding the back either. And we're trying to get into those upper delts. So really feel that as you go up. Give it an extra squeeze at the top. Make sure that you get the most out of your movement. Keep it going, strong through the upper back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come back up to stand. Ground your feet so they're right in line with your hips. Bend your elbows. Now take them out to the sides. Inhale to prepare. Get your legs strong. Exhale, arms straighten up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. So when you're exhaling, remember, firm belly. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Notice where your hands land. Don't have them too close to your ears. So the hands are going to land right above your elbows. And you're exhaling out from the power of your abdominal wall. Shoulders are strong, upper back is strong, but we're not hunching the shoulders. Keep going. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Last 5. 4. Tiring out those shoulders. Keep going. 3, 2, last 1. Take your hands down by your side. Now let's come to the front of the mat. Ground into your feet. Right foot stays down. Left foot steps back And we do those 3 pulses and step it forward. Right foot back. 3, 2, 1. Step forward. Left foot. 3, 2, 1. And forward. Right foot. 3, 2, 1. And forward. Left. 3, 2, 1. And forward. So you'll notice here the mobility of the feet really make a difference. So really think about getting the toes to tuck under and powering from the foot, from the thigh, and all the way up. When you're standing, head is in line with the tailbone. Using that front foot, that front heel, to help get you back up to center. 1 more on each side. Right foot back, pulse, and then come back to neutral. Now we're squeezing the knees together, bend at the knees. We've been in this shape before. Now the hands are in front of your knees. Pull your belly in, pull your elbows back towards your hips. Inhale, arms reach in front of the knees. Exhale, squeeze back. Have the elbows pointing directly back, and don't let them flare outward. So think about the elbows squeezing to the sides of your ribs. And that's going to help to get that activation of the lats. Exhale, squeeze and pull them down. Exhale, squeeze and pull them down. When you're inhaling, think about the arms going really long, opening up between your shoulder blades and then squeezing between the shoulder blades. You got it. This is excellent for shaping the body, shaping the back, creating upper body strength. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Coming up to stand, take your feet just a little bit wider so that they're a little bit like in line with your shoulders and then an inch out of that. Hands are going to hold your dumbbells right in front of you. Palms are facing the front of your thighs. As we inhale, soft bend in your knees. Start to lean forward. Don't let your shoulders round forward. Exhale, come up. Pull from your glutes. Come back up to standing. Inhale, lean forward. So notice the upper back doesn't round. Exhale, come up. Use the glute strength. Inhale, lean forward. Get your chin parallel to the floor the whole time that you're moving. So you're not letting the chin tuck down. We're working the legs, we're working the hamstrings, but we're also working posture. So don't let your shoulders round forward. When you get your head to come up, push your tailbone slightly forward, squeezing the glutes, and then come back down. Check your feet. So we want to have a grounded foundation, but don't be rigid. So allow the bottoms of your feet to be malleable and soft, and you're pulling from the hamstrings, from the glutes to come up. Last 5. Exhale up, squeeze the glutes. Inhale down. 4, 3, last 2, pull your shoulders back. Good job. Last 1. We're going to stay up to standing. Feet are still pointing forward. Palms are still facing inward. Now take the elbows up to the height of the shoulders. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, pull back. Inhale down. So you're taking the elbows to the height of the shoulders and squeezing them back. Upper shoulder, upper back working here. Check in with the legs. They're not moving, but feel like you're trying to separate them. Get your glutes involved. Get your lower abdominals activated. Lower belly drawing in. Exhale when you pull up and get that lower belly stronger with that exhale. Getting into the upper shoulders. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, keep your chin parallel to the floor. Last 2, last 1. Now we're going to do both of those last 2 exercises together. So toes are pointing forward, 1 dumbbell in each hand. Palms are facing the fronts of your thighs. Inhale, lean forward, come into that straight leg deadlift as we exhale up into that upright row. Inhale, hinge at the hips. Exhale, come up, squeezing through the hips, lift the elbows. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep going. Posture is really important here. Don't round your back. Working through the upper back, working through the hamstrings. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Holding here. Take your dumbbells down. Walk your hands forward and let's come to plank. Taking your right knee down. We've been here before at the beginning of the practice. Right hand is going to stay under the shoulder. Left hand holds the one dumbbell. Inhale, left arm reaches forward. Exhale, elbow pulls back. So we're coming into a row. Exhale, pull back. If you need more intensity, straighten your right leg too. Keep going. If that gets to be too much, just drop the right knee for more stability. And then when you're ready, you can lift it again. Even if you do one with the knee down and one without the knee down, you'll get stronger. Keep challenging yourself. Last 4, 3, 2, pull that elbow back. Last 1, hand down, plant the hand. If you choose, left knee comes down as we go over to the other side. Right hand takes the dumbbell. And then you choose if that left knee stays down or up, start rowing that right hand. Reach it forward and then pull it back towards the right hip. Squeezing through that right shoulder blade. Maintain the abdominal wall strength. That's helping to hold you up from your arms to your toes. Last 5, 4, squeeze the shoulder blade. Last 3, 2, last 1. Take the dumbbells down, grab your mini band, taking the mini band on the forearms. Then taking your dumbbells, one in each hand. If you don't have your mini band, that's okay, this still works. Arms are gonna face, palms are gonna face forward, arms are straight. Now as we exhale, pull the elbows back, inhale and reach it forward. So the back exercise is also really good for your forearms. So don't let your wrists be floppy here. When you bend the elbows, try to pull your shoulders back and down. So you're kind of trying to rotate your shoulders back. Really squeezing all the way between the upper shoulders, between the lower shoulder blades. 4 more. 3. Stay strong. Last 2. Last 1. Take the dumbbells away. Now, the band goes on the knees. Then we come to table, and you're actually kneeling on the band. Take your hands so they're underneath your shoulders. Take your right toes back, right leg straight. Lift the leg, tap it down. Exhale up, inhale down. Find your thigh is really straight and strong. And your right toes are pointing towards the floor the whole time. When you get your leg up, hold it for an extra half a second so you really get that engagement, that effort in the glute. Keep shooting the heel away and inner rotating the thigh. Keep going, squeeze the glute when you get it up there. Don't let the belly dip towards the floor. Strong through that right glute. Last 2, last 1. Now keep the leg up. Bend the knee and heel to ceiling, but make sure that the knee stays at the height of the hip. Very small, tiny pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down next to the left. Ground into the hands, step your left toes back, and let's go up and down with that straight left leg, as if you're dragging the foot against the wall behind you. And now firm upper back, firm lower belly. Don't let the pelvis tilt. So moving strictly from the leg, not allowing the pelvis to roll forward and back or side to side. Keep inner rotating the left toes to point down. And squeeze that left glute. When you get your legs straight up, squeeze that glute a little more. Last 3, 2, last 1. Now bend the knee, heel to the ceiling, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Try to keep the knee at the height of the hip, and the movement is 1 inch or smaller. Really get the left glute to activate the whole time that you're moving that left heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down to the back, keeping the band on the knees. Take it just about 1 inch above the knees. Come onto your back. Get your feet as wide as your mat, and then get your knees as wide as your feet. Take your hands beside you. Palms face down. Lift your hips up. Try to lengthen your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips. Keep pushing your knees into the band. So your knees are going where your toes are pointing. So don't let the knees be closer than the toes are. If that's the case, just walk your feet closer in. That's just better for your alignment of your knees, so you don't hurt your knee joint. So the knees are in line with the feet. And then when you get your hips up, squeezing through the glutes and get long through the low back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last. 1, hip stay down. Walk your feet back in towards the center. Grab 1 dumbbell. Holding the dumbbell with both hands. Arms go overhead, inhale. Now as we exhale, come up and try to touch the knees with the dumbbell. Inhale, go all the way back. Exhale, come up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Keep going. If it's too much to have the arms go overhead, you can keep the hands towards the ceiling rather than taking it overhead towards the back wall. Make sure that your low back is pushing down and you're still activating. Exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, go back. The whole front of the body engaged and strong. Through the belly, through the chest, through the shoulders. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Inhale, take the head down, release the dumbbell, heels to the ceiling, take your hands right underneath your hips, your glutes. Now the legs are straight. Inhale, lower the legs to hover. Exhale, lift the heels towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower to hover. Exhale and lift. If you want more intensity, look at your knees as you're moving. So the head is lifted, the shoulder blades are off the mat. Exhale up. Inhale down. 5, 4, keep squeezing your lower belly in. 3, 2, last 1. Head comes down, take the band off. And hands to the knees, coming up to seated, legs straight in front, legs bent in front. Hands go behind you. Lift your hips up so we're in reverse table. We're just gonna get into the triceps a bit. Bend the elbows back behind you, and then exhale, straighten up. Inhale, bend, exhale, straight. Inhale, bend, exhale, straight. Last 6, 5, you choose how low you go. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Keep your hips. Take your hands behind your knees, lift your heels, coming into boat pose. Hands can stay behind your knees, or you can let them straighten up in front of you. Pull your shoulders back. We're gonna stay here or here, whatever works for you. Now, if you have the hands behind your knees, that's fine. We're straightening one leg and then we're straightening the other. So if you need to, just release the hand from the back of the knee or just keep both hands reaching forward. Now, as you're doing this, notice where your heel is and don't let your heel be lower than your knee. So don't kick the foot down towards the glute. Keep your heel high. Last 4, 3, shoulder blades back, 2, last 1. Move to table, move to plank. We're gonna hold here. Plank on elbows. This is our last exercise. Don't hang your head. If you need to, the knees come down. Let your elbows be directly underneath your shoulders. Use your forearms to hold you up. Use your thighs to hold you up. And make sure that your core is strong. Belly is pulling in and keep holding here. Thighs are engaged, upper back is engaged, and the core is just as strong. From the crown to the toes, everything is equal. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the knees down. Take your hands under your shoulders, coming up into a high cobra, lengthening through the spine, lifting through the chin. Big breath in. And exhale, lower back down, press it back to table. And we're good. That was quick. We got into all the angles that we need to. So have a great day. Have a great week. We're going to do this again on Thursday, 8 a.m. It'll be a yoga class though, so I hope you join me. Love you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine.